Welcome back to Entertainment Insider. I'm Jane, and today we're stepping into masquerade masks, silver gowns, and one deceptively simple word that changes an entire life: Ward. Let's talk Sophie Baek. Daniel, Bridgerton Season 4 opens like a fairy tale, but it turns dark fast. Why is Sophie's entrance so powerful?
Because we meet Sophie exactly as Benedict does, through illusion. She's elegance, mystery, and possibility before reality crashes in.
The lady in silver feels almost unreal, like she walked out of a dream.
Exactly. She represents who Sophie could have been if the world had treated her fairly instead of punishing her for her birth.
And then the reveal hits. She's actually a maid named Sophie Baek.
That twist reframes everything. Suddenly the romance isn't just about chemistry. It's about class, power, and survival.
Let's rewind. Sophie wasn't always a maid. She grew up in Penwood House, right?
Yes, and that's crucial. Sophie was raised as nobility, educated, multilingual, loved. That loss makes her fall even sharper.
Her father, Lord Penwood, calls her his ward. That word is doing a lot of work.
It's basically a social shield. In Regency society, calling Sophie his daughter would have caused scandal and legal chaos.
So Ward is a cover story?
Yes, but also a compromise. It lets him provide for Sophie while keeping inheritance lines clean.
But Araminta sees right through it the second she hears that word.
Her reaction says everything. She instantly understands Sophie threatens her daughter's futures.
And once Lord Penwood dies, that thin layer of protection disappears.
That's when the Cinderella story truly begins. Sophie goes from daughter-in-all but name to unpaid labor.
Araminta frames it as kindness, which is chilling.
That's the cruelty. She convinces herself she's merciful while systematically erasing Sophie's identity.
Sophie's trauma really lingers in adult Sophie.
Absolutely. She doesn't trust promises because every promise in her life was conditional.
Which explains why she runs from Benedict at midnight.
She's learned that joy is temporary. Staying would mean risking everything again.
Let's talk Benedict. Why is Sophie the perfect match for him?
Benedict is questioning privilege. Sophie embodies what the system crushes while rewarding people like him.
He falls in love with her soul before her status.
Exactly. He sees her kindness, wit, and strength before knowing where she fits socially.
The name change from Beckett to Beck also matters here.
It grounds Sophie's story in modern inclusivity without making identity the conflict. She's just Sophie.
By the end of part 1, it feels like the truth is ticking like a clock.
And once it strikes, everything changes. Sophie's parentage, Benedict's choices, and the Tun's judgment collide.
So the word ward isn't small at all.
No, it's the key to Sophie's entire life. Protection, prison, and heartbreak wrapped in one polite label.
And maybe, finally, a truth that can set her free. That's all for today's Entertainment Insider. If you loved this deep dive, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.